Hey guys, how's it going? It's Captain Crypto here, administrator for MWGrinPool. So this is for those of you who are mining GRIN and want to set up multiple rigs or multiple workers for one account. This is a feature that a lot of our miners were asking for. Before you had to have a separate account for each miner, for each rig. And a lot of people were asking for the ability to monitor multiple rigs or workers per account. So we've added that feature and we're going to show you how to do that today. So first things first, if you haven't already set up a MWGrinPool account, you're gonna need to do that first. So you do that by going to MWGrinPool.com. In the top right it says login. And you're going to want to register with whatever sort of login that you'd like. So I'm just going to make up an account. If you already have an account, then this is not really going to matter. And also I should mention, it shouldn't really matter which mining software you're using, whether it's bminer or GRIN miner or gminer. There's all sorts of mining software. The only thing that we're going to be adjusting here is the username. So if we go to GRIN miner, and I'm using GRIN miner just because I'm old school like that. Stratum server. You should decide on the Stratum server. If you go to Getting Started and FAQ on MWGrinPool.com, then you will see the different Stratum servers that we have. So pick the one that's best for you. Now, I've already set up an account that username is FakeCaptain5. So here, in the past, for the login, you were not able to specify a rig and a worker. You were only able to do a username, which meant that if you use the same username on different rigs, then you would get aggregate numbers, but you would not be able to see the breakdown. The flip side is if you wanted to see multiple, rigs, then you would have to have a separate account username for each rig, which was a hassle for a lot of people. So we've added the ability to put it all under one account. So in this case, our account is FakeCaptain5. I know I just registered FakeCaptain7, but FakeCaptain5 is what I'm actually mining to right now. And we're going to do rig 1, worker 1, okay? So you'll see that there's a period as a delimiter. So you got the username dot rig name dot worker name. And if it's unique, then you will get you'll get separate statistics essentially. But just remember the first part of that is obviously the username. So if I go here, so once you set that, then you have your mining software go. Now I've already had it running for a while just because it's easier for me to record that way. So once you have it going, then you're going to want to log in with that username and password. So I'm FakeCaptain5. All right. So you're going to sign in. And as soon as you sign in, you're actually going to want to go to the rig stats page because that shows you the breakdown. So you click on a rig stats page and here you go. So you see, so I have set 2 different rigs going. You'll notice there's 3 lines. That's because one of them is showing the aggregate, the total. If you can uncheck that if you'd like. So when I uncheck it, then you see the 2 separate lines. Now rig 2 started working before rig 1, so that's why there's only 1 line in the beginning. Now when you start mining to MWGrinPool, you will usually have to wait. When you first start mining, you'll have to wait about 10 blocks for everything to be processed for your stats to start showing up. So just be aware of that. So give it, that's about, 10 blocks is about 10 minutes because it's roughly 1 block per minute for GRIN. And then you'll see the breakdown. So you see there's 2 different lines. When you highlight over it, you can see the individual stats for each rig. So also on this drop down right now is just for the table. You can see the stats down here. So these are total stats. And it's nice, one of the things too, you see down at the bottom here, we show you your equivalent. So however much you're mining, I'm mining only C29, Kookaroo 29. And it shows me the equivalent amount of graphs per second I would have to get for C31 in order to earn the same amount of GRIN. So I know a lot of miners wanted to be able to compare which algorithm is more profitable for them. So we have added that calculator, that automatic calculator, just so that you guys can make better decisions on which algorithm is right for you. So now for the table, you can go to this drop down. If I want to go to worker 1, I can see the stats for worker 1. Currently going 2.13 grasps per second. Obviously, that's not very good, but you know, my rig is not super high power. And then you can go to rig to worker 2 if you'd like. You don't have to set a worker if you don't want. That's just, we're adding that as a feature because we're eventually going to add the functionality to be able to collapse the rig stats into the workers. So worker 2 doing 5 grasps per second. Got all your stats, your equivalents. You'll notice there's a 240 block average. So we are pay per last n groups, which means you get credit for your contributions during the last 240 blocks, which is approximately 4 hours. We may change that in the future, but right now that's what we have it at. So that's pretty much it. Just showing you how you can see the breakdown of your different rigs running with MWGrinPool. This is a feature that a lot of you guys have asked for, and I know a lot of you guys are using different software, testing out different software, testing out different hardware, and you guys want to be able to see the breakdown so you can more properly optimize your operation. So we've added this feature. We hope you guys like it. Let us know what you guys think. Go ahead and put any questions or comments you have in the comments section of this video. Also, I'll include a link to our Discord channel and our Telegram channel in the video description. And just let us know what we can do to make the mining experience better for you guys. We realize that you guys are working hard trying to get that crypto, trying to get that GRIN. So we're doing everything we can to make that easier for you guys so you guys can make the right decisions. So I think that's about it for now. So until next time, guys, best of luck mining.